Good afternoon, everyone. So today's our topic is furniture and fittings, and it is also from your unit one under the and it is a subtopic from interior decoration. So today we will discuss and study about furniture and the fittings. Let's begin. In an organization, furniture covers a wide variety of different items which will be in constant use and yet should retain their overall good appearance. So, in any organization, furniture is widely used, and these are the items which stays for a very long time and could be and are used for even their good appearance and for the various purposes. People are seldom as careful of other people's property as they are of their own, and handling of a furniture by large number of people results in harder use than if one person was using it all time. So people use it with very carefully. People use these furnitures very carefully and take good care of them. In which we have furniture and fittings. Therefore, furniture needs to be. So here would be some points which furniture should be of practical in design and size. The furniture design and the size should be very constant, and comfortable to use. The chairs and table needs to be the which we use in the hotel needs to be comfortable and useful, sturdy to withstand considerable wear and tear. So this to cover up the if there is some tear and of the uh, withstand of the furniture, it should be maintained easy to clean and maintain. The furniture should be very easy and uh, good to maintain. Price must be within the means of establishment, and if any management and organization is uh, getting this furniture, it should be in the range of the price should be in the range of the establishment. Then the following points should be considered when choosing. One second. Then there are some points which needs to be considered while choosing any furniture piece. So first one is type of guest expected and standard of accommodation. So what type of guest we are will be hosting in the hotel? Is it a business hotel or luxurious property? What type of a property is it, or what a standard of accommodation is that a hotel providing? This point should be considered while buying or choosing the furniture. Then guest lengths of stay, for how long the guest is staying in that accommodation. Atmosphere to be achieved, example modern, old world, and degree of comfort. Then the your furniture should match the atmosphere of the property and where that furniture it's about to be placed. If the modern, then the old world, and it should be comfortable. Then shape and size of the article in relation to the human body design. So the size and the shape of the furniture also should be kept in the mind, that it should be comfortable enough that could hold different guest, the sizes or the shape of the guest. Then durability of the article. Then the lifespan of that furniture should be long. Versatility and flexible for movement. Um, the furniture should be movable and easy to, excuse me. Then the versatility and flexible for the movement. It should be movable and flexible enough to move the furniture from one place to another. Then ease of cleaning, casters on heavier items, shelves instead of drawers. So those furniture article should be very easy to clean and to keep it maintained. Drawers with wide easy surfaces rather than line. Use of shelf shine protectors or coating. Last time even I have told you that the furniture needs a another lecture. Your drawers should be easy to the to easy. It need the drawers needs to be easy to wipe, and rather than the drawer shouldn't be lined up because it it takes time to clean those. Then the furniture needs to be coated with the shine. Then standardization. Items may be moved from room to room as required. The item should be movable from one room to another, and it should be standardized that the thing could be matched with the other rooms decor as well. Then we have style, design, and construction. Now we'll study about the what style of a furniture should be, the design and the construction of the furniture. The style of any piece of furniture must be done in with the rest, so it will not necessarily be of a similar design. So style of a take example of any furniture piece, whether it's a chair, table, or cupboard or some. It should match the tone with the rest of the things, and there should not be a necessity that the design needs to be the same. It could be similar. It should be similar. It shouldn't be that the same. It could be a similar one, but which matches the sounding and the design and size are closely related to comfort. For inappropriate design or size may interface with the proper function or the serviceability of an article. See, the design and the size of should match the comfort. If that the size and design does not match, it could be problematic to place and utilize that furniture article for in other ways as well, and it could be movable also. Next, ergonomics is important when considering shape and size of pieces of furniture in relation to the body. So stillness is important while considering the shape and size of a furniture, uh, and the guest and the bodies should be kept in mind while buying or choosing the shape and size of the furniture. Serviceability will also depend on design. Shelves are probably more serviceable in the bedroom than drawers, and built-in furniture can save space, labor, floor, and wall covering. So, see, the designs and the articles which we are about to buy, that should be kept in mind that those are serviceable in the guest room. For example, let's take shelves will be more accurate to place in the guest room rather than placing drawers. Then in the guest room there should be a of your inbuilt furniture, and because it's save the space even as well and labor uh, of the organization. Next, flexibility and movability of furniture may be required in some cases to enable the rooms to put to different uses like extra bed, conversion of room to syndicate room for conferences, exhibitions, etc. So the furnitures which are to be brought, it should be movable and flexible, such as that we could use the room or the area for different purposes. For example, let's say that that bed needs to be moved out, and that room could be used for the other way. In the other ways, it could be arranged in converted into the conference for and even the exhibition. Or take example of a restaurant. If the chairs and the tables of that restaurant will be moved out, it could be used for the conferences and the exhibition purposes. When not only has the room to be set up in the morning, but also return to the normal in the late afternoon or evening. And when this thing you have used the room or the area for the other purposes, then again you could move the furniture as into the place. So that's why the furniture and the fittings should be movable and flexible. Then we have method of construction and material use will affect price, appearance and durability, and finished article should be. So next will here is the thing that the method of the construction and the material which is used for the furniture, and it's going to affect it will affect the price and appearance and durability while for the construction and the material. Excuse me. So the first thing to be kept in your mind is that be free from rough and unfinished edges or surfaces. So the first thing should be kept in mind that the furniture should not be rough and the edges of the furniture should not be the edges of the furniture should not be unfinished because it could uh, create a little accident. Even it doesn't look good in the appearance. Be free from surplus adhesives. So have the correct type of joints which fit well, stand firm on the floor and be rigid in use. If a cupboard or a wardrobe, be stable and balanced, whether empty or full. So these all are the points. First is that is the finishes and the edges should be the finish of the furniture should be neat, and then it should be free from adhesives which could destroy it. Then have there should be correct correct joints should be added to the furniture. Then the your furniture should be firm to the floor. It shouldn't be slippery and should be standable on the floor. Then the cupboards or the wardrobe should be stable and uh, should be balanced with the help of with the empty or the full wall. It should standardize the area in the room. Next, have doors which run smoothly. The doors needs to be worked smoothly. Have doors which fit properly and have space to prevent them opening too far. The fittings of the door should be which prevents the opening of the door too far. It should be fitted properly. Have sliding which run smoothly. The sliding doors or the windows should work very smoothly. Have efficient locks, catches, and hinges, etc. The hinges and catches and locks should be efficient, which goes with the furniture and work properly. Have handles conveniently placed, comfortable to hold and free from sharp edges. So the handle should be placed in a way which are where it is comfortable to hold the handles, and even those holes needs to be free from sharp edges. Have casters with no sharp edges. The caster should be of no sharp edges. It should be neatly and smoothly. The finish of the caster should be smooth and finished. Then there is the things which needs to be kept in mind while selecting furniture for organization or for the management. When selecting furniture, the following points should also be considered. First, the furniture should be in proportion to the size of the room. Dimensions of the room and available space should be kept in mind at the time of selecting furniture. So these are the things which needs to be kept for selecting the furniture. First is the size of the room and the dimensions. What dimension is of the room? It is of a rectangle or in a proper square shape. Okay, and then what is the space left out where this furniture is to be kept. So these all are the things which need to be kept in mind while selecting the furniture for the. Then to bring in harmony in the furniture, its proportions should relate to the room architecture design. So if the furniture you are going to buy or you are selecting, it should match the atmosphere or the design which is in the design of the room. For example, rectilinear rooms look good with the rectilinear furnishings. If we have curved openings, carved or curved furniture should be selected. So here is example that if the room is of rectilinear, then the fit your furniture and the fitting should your actually the furniture should be of the rectilinear shapes. Then if the room is curved and carved, if the furniture should be also of curved design or shape. Then furniture should be of plain design unless an article of furniture is useful as well as beautiful. It should not be allowed to occupy space. Then seek the design of the furniture. If the room is of architecture, then it should match that. And second thing is that it should be of a plain design unless the furniture is beautiful and could is usable and does not occupy much of the space. The furniture should be comfortable and sturdy. Nearly all the furniture should be made for a person of average height. A standard easy chair is 22 to 24 deep and 7 inches high and a bit low at the back. So here's example of that how a chair or the chair should be of the comfortable size so that every height or a size person could uh, uh, sit properly and be comfortable. And the furniture, the chairs and the other furniture things should be comfortable enough and sturdy. Uh, then the seat back should normally be, and this is the dimensions and the length of the chairs that example of a chair that should be of the uh, uh, for the standard chair sizes. Then at the time of selecting furniture, one must care of its construction. One should make a complete examination of its drawers, joints, surfaces, edges, backs, and undersides should be examined. So once you have decided the article or the furniture piece, you should examine it. It needs to be examined that construction of the, for example, let's take a chair, example of a chair. If this you have selected the chair, its dimensions, joints, where the joints are, and the edges, back side, front side, and underside of the chair should be examined. Am I clear to all of you till yet? Shall I move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I move forward? Next, we have classification of furniture. Here, there are the classification of furniture. There, your furniture is classified into the four. First is wooden furniture, wicker and cane furniture, metal furniture, and plastic furniture. So these are the classifications of furniture. Next, we have upholstery material. The upholstery covering will, to great extent, determine the appearance, durability, and cost of the piece of furniture and may be made from textiles. So, upholstery covers which are used in the furniture, the appearance of the that covering is which matters the most. The durability of the upholstery covering should be is what matters. The cost, and these all are the things which are kept in the mind. And then these things, the upholstery covering is made from textile, which could be woven fabrics, hide or plastic. So these are the things where, from where upholstery coverings are made. Then the covering required to be, then we have some points which the covering is mandatory, the requirement of the covering, the resistance to abrasion and snagging, freezing, soil and fading. The covering should not be abrasive, it should resist for the abrasion, the soil and the fading. These all things are for the covering. It should not get faded very uh, easily and shouldn't be getting dirty, non-flammable. That covering should not be it should be non-flammable. Then non-shading, pest proof. It should be disinfected, infected with the pest. It should be pest proof, easily cleaned. The upholstery cover needs to be easily cleaned. The cover should be easily cleaned. Elasticity and resiliency should be of should be is required for the upholstery covers. So these are the things which are required for the covering. Then we have types of covering. Then you have types of covering. First, we have textile. The textile covering is obtained from cotton-based, satin, velvet, organza, net, cotwery, and leather. So these are the textiles from where these coverings are obtained or made of. The textile coverings are the type of fiber, yarn, and weave used in the production of fabric. So, for making the textile fabrics, these types of fibers, yarns, and these all are the things used to make the production of this textile fabric. Smooth fabrics like brocades and the mats of cotton, rayon, and synthetic fibers show soiling more but hold dust less than the rougher textures fabrics of wool, nylon, uh, nylon and wool, even mixtures. So see those smooth fabrics such as brocades and cotton rayon. These fabrics are more solid but hold dust, and these soft fabrics, sorry, the smooth fabrics hold the dust less, uh, whereas your rougher fabrics, like the texture of wool and nylon, these hold the dust for for longer. Then the leather has a warmer appearance, are less slippery, and are less likely to show shine on clothes when set on. So leather, for leather, leather covering is warmer, warmer in appearance and even less slippery. So this leather covering is used with the help of because it show a little less shine, and it's more used for the uh, your textile covering. Then cut and uncut pile fabrics, example velvet, cotwery, or mocape made of wool, cotton, rayon, synthetic fibers are hard wearing, but hold the dust, and cut fine fabrics may show shadowing. So this cut and uncut fine fabrics such as velvet, all these are fabrics which hold the dust, but these cut fine fabrics are uh, show shadowing. So these fabrics are where the dust is more able to visually, you are able to see the dust visually more. The use of synthetic fibers, example nylon, rayon, etc., either alone or in the mixtures and blends, increases the durability and ease of cleaning of many covers. So with the help of using of fabric, synthetic fibers, which we have nylon and rayon, or even you could use the synthetic fibers alone or with the mixtures of the blend, it increase the durability of the covering, and even it's easy to clean. So the synthetic fibers are made with the mixtures or the blending of the fabrics, or even made of a lone fiber. and it's used for the longer time period and even are easy to clean. Next we have uh, another covering which we have is plastic, which is vinyl, and there are many plastic materials available. So there are many materials which are available in plastic for covering. They are more easily cleaned, and as compared to textile covering, they are more easy to clean, equally hard wearing and less expensive than leather covering. So leather coverings are more expensive than this plastic covering. They are mainly so vinyl is the material which is mostly used for the plastic covering. So this was all about the furniture topic. Now we'll continue with the another subtopic of from your interior decoration, which is floorings. Excuse. So the another topic which we'll be covering is studying is floorings. Flooring is the general term for a permanent covering of a floor or for the work of installing such a floor covering. So flooring is a, a cover or a layer which we use on the ground floor on the ground level of the area to cover uh, is the floor covering. Floor covering is a term to generally describe any finished material applied over a floor structure to provide a walking surface. Both terms are used interchangeably, but for floor covering refers more to loose laid material. So in a general term, floor covering is a finished material which we use on the floor structure to enhance the appearance as well, and for so that it is a walkable surface. So this is what flooring is about. Next, floor surfaces cover a large area of room and are subject to constant wind. So, the floor surfaces covers a very large area of the room or and even it stays for the it is the constability stays for a longer time. Then they are expansive and replaced less frequently than other furnishing. So flooring is done. The flooring cost a lot, so they are expensive and even they are usually get replaced with the help of furnishings. Improperly laid floors or damaged floors can cause accidents and damage to the equipment. So floors which are not arranged properly or are not symmetrically uh, done, those floors could create accident or cause accident and even could damage the equipments around. Floor surfaces must be comfortable and quiet beside contributing to the decor of the room. So floor surfaces should be needs to be comfortable and should also contrast the decor of the room. The traffic in the area and utility of the room must also be considered. So the flooring should be done in considering that how much passing or the movement of the people will be in that area. So though these things should be kept while for building up the flooring. Next, factors determining the floor finish. So here are the factors which are determined for floor finish. First, which we have is appearance. Color, pattern, and texture of the floor surfaces should be compatible with the size, decor, and activity of the room. So, appearance of the floor should be floor finish should be matchable and should contrast with the size, decor, and the what for what purpose that room or that area is being used. Then we have pale colors provide a cool appearance of warmth, pattern surface add interest to the room. So here is example that pale colors add cool appearance to the wall. and whereas patterned surfaces add interest to the room. So these are the examples of the two two flow color contrasting and pattern surfaces, which helps in considering the floor finish. Then comfort. Foot fatigue should be reduced by use of soft resilient surface. Floor surface should not be noisy or slippery, so that the floor should be easy to walk, and the floor should not be noisy and could be utilized. Then which the another factor is durability. Grit, dragging of furniture and placement of equipment or circulation of heavy traffic should not damage the floor surface. They should also not be affected by the cleaning reagents and food spillage. So the durability, the lifespan of that floor finish should be long enough, and even the it should not be get damaged or torn or damaged if the heavy equipments or that area is being used for a heavy work, so that it should the durability of the floor finish should be long enough, and uh, that floor should not be get affected with the cleaning agents which we use, and if some food is spilled on that floor, it shouldn't be get damaged. uh, that is the factor. That is the third factor. Then we have expectancy. Since floor surfaces are not changed frequently, they are expected to last for longer time. See, this is the fourth one, which factor, which meant that uh, we usually don't change flooring uh, very frequently, very easily, because they are expensive. And another thing that the durability and the lifespan of these floor finishing and flooring should be long enough so that it could last for a very long time period. Then safety. Safety to the guest and occupants must be considered. Fire resistant, slip resistant, and accident proof surfaces must be selected. So while considering and making the flooring in the hotel, these things to be kept in mind, that the floor should be fire resistant. Even the floor should not be slippery in up, and then it should be accidental proof. That so these are the things which needs to be kept for the safety, for the safety factor. Then you have ease of cleaning, ease of maintenance, and cleaning costs must be considered while selecting them. So the flooring should be made in the hotel, which is easy to clean, and which is easily maintainable. Uh, that flooring should be selected for the hotel. Then the cost of the floor surface, cost of laying and maintenance should be considered before selecting. So before selecting the flooring, the cost as should also be considered. It should not be too expensive or it should not be out of the budget. So choose that flooring uh, which is in the range as well, and which is matches the maintainability of the flooring. So next we have types of floor surfaces. So first, floor surfaces are divided into two types: hard and soft floors. So the floors are floor finishing or floors surfaces are divided into two types. First, which we have is hard surfaces, uh, hard floors, and the another is soft floors. Of subfloor is laid below the floor surfaces, which may be made of soft wood or hardboard. It should be free from dampness, dirt, and unevenness. This protects the top floor. So we have two types of floors. Then we have subfloor, which are used for the to protect the top floor, and it is usually made from the softwood or the hardwood. Then first we had two types of flooring, hard and floor. Now we have the what types and what are the hard floor surfaces. First we have stone floor surfaces. These are commonly used in areas that must withstand heavy traffic. repeated washing and movement of goods. These floors are extremely durable and hygienic. So you must have seen the stone floor surfaces. This stone floor is usually used because it is maintainable uh, and even easy to wash, and it is this flooring is used widely used where the heavy traffic or heavy work, heavy equipments are being moved. So the stone flooring is used in those areas, and this floor is extremely durable and hygienic. Uh, uh, this floor stone floor surfaces last for a long time period. Then we have another hard floor surfaces, which is concrete. It is composed of cement and sand. This concrete floor is made from cement and sand. Pigments may be added to provide color, and to get a color of a concrete to add a color into this concrete, different shades are added into it. This floor can be withstand large weights, but it's damaged by acids and alkalis. So this concrete floor is also durable enough, but it get damaged with acids and alkalis. It is suitable for stores, subfloors, laundry, staircase, etc. So this concrete floor is usually done on the hotels in these areas for the stores where their equipments need to be stored. Then we have subfloors, laundry area and staircase. These are the areas where this concrete is mostly used. Concrete is most extremely porous, hard and soiled easily, and even this concrete get porous is like getting a texture into it, and it's hard and easily get dirty. These floors are suitable in halls, lounges, and corridors, and bathrooms and tabletops. Even this concrete flooring is also used in halls, lounge areas, corridors, bathrooms, and tabletops are also made from the concrete. Next, which another hard floor surface which we have is wooden floor surfaces. These floors are used in all types of establishments or corridors, dance floors, bar areas, dining halls, and game rooms, etc. So this wooden floor surfaces is, you know that it's obtained from wood and is used in the corridor area, dance floor, bar areas, dining halls. So these are the areas where this wooden flooring is done. They are more attractive than stone, but are very porous and easily damaged by moisture and pest. So this wooden flooring is very attractive and good in appearance as compared to the stone flooring, and it get easily damaged and porous, and because of moist when it gets moist, get little water or something moist, it get contact with moisture and thus it get easily damaged. A ceiling polish must be applied to increase durability, and in case that wood flooring is done, the ceiling polish should be applied on it for the longer life durability of the wood flooring. The color of the floor will depend on the type of wood used. Oak and teak are the common types of wood used for flooring. So the color of the wood depends on the what kind of or what type of wood is being used. See, the oak and teak are the two types of woods which are usually or and mostly used for flooring. Designs can be created by varying the color of wooden tiles or blocks and arranging them in different patterns. And the wooden flooring designs could be created with the contrastation of colors and the wooden tiles which are being used, and this the blocks and the this uh, wooden floor could be used in a arranged in a different patterns for the for the flooring. Then we have resilient floor surface. These floor surfaces include certain plastic or finishes which make them moisture and grease resilient. So then we have another hard floor surface which is resilient floor surfaces. These includes some uh, content of plastic, and because which protects it from the moisture and the greasy resilient. Next, another hard surface which we have is terrazzo. This consists of marble chips set in cement. It may be of plain or colored and ground smooth. This is not used in small areas but preferred around pools and in gardens. So this terrazzo flooring is made with the help of colorful or marble chips, which is then arranged into the cement, set with the cement, and this terrazzo should be could be of plain or even colorful, and this is not mostly used inside the hotel areas. It is mostly used in the garden area as well as the pool, swimming pool side. These floors are porous and damaged by acids, alkalis, and grease. So this terrazzo flooring get easily damaged with acid and grease, and they are unharmed by water, have good slip resistance when polished, and this terrazzo flooring does not get damaged with water, even though it is used around the pool area, so that it is a good slippery resistant. And if it is polished, it is even it is more consistable. Then common colors are white, green, blue, and black. The common color of this terrazzo flooring is white, green, blue, and black. Next, which we have is ceramic tiles. Ceramic tiles are made of clay and fired at high temperature. Ceramic tiles are made from clay and then set at a high temperature to get the to get ceramic tiles. They are hand or machine made, glazed and unglazed. This ceramic tiles are even handmade or sometimes made with machine. These could be made from both by hand or machine. Some ceramic tiles are even glazed or unglazed. Shapes of the tiles may be square, rectangular, or hexagonal. So this ceramic tiles come in square, rectangular, and hexagonal shape. They are common. They are commonly used in bathrooms, kitchen, laundry, canteens, and bar area. So these are the areas where the ceramic tiles are mostly used in the bathroom, kitchens, laundry, and canteens and bar areas. These floors are hard, noisy, and tire the feet. So this ceramic tile is not much comfortable to walk on. They even tire the feet, and this ceramic tile flooring is bit even noisy and hard. Ceramic floor should not be polished since that would make it dangerously slippery. And if in case this slippery the ceramic tiles get polished, it is very dangerous because it gets much this flooring gets very slippery. So next another which we have is rubber floor. Rubber floors are usually made by combination of natural and synthetic rubber. So this rubber flooring is obtained from by combining natural and synthetic rubber. They may be laid in sheets or tile form. They may be colored and molded with inlaid pattern. So this rubber flooring as is used in a sheets or even a tile form, and even get are available in colored and in various patterns. The floor is hard, wearing, resilient, quiet, and waterproof. It is non-slip and may be grease resistant. So some of these rubber flooring are grease resistant, and this rubber flooring is very is a good waterproof and quite uh, what do you call this flooring. Then damage may occur due to alkalis, acid, and spirits. They are not affected by mold, bacteria, and pest infestation. So this rubber flooring does not get infected from bacteria and pests, but it gets damaged from alkalis, acids, and spirits. It is commonly used in kitchen, bathrooms, health clubs, and near swimming pool areas. So this rubber flooring could be seen in the kitchen, bathroom, near the in your health clubs, and even near the pool area. So this was all about the hard floor surfaces which are used. In the next lecture, we'll study about the soft floor and the uh, uh, floor finishes. So it was all. So in today's lecture, we have studied covered about the furniture and the fittings, and as well as about the floorings and what type of the floorings are there. So thank you all for joining the class. This was all about your today's lecture. Have a nice day.